What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Airport CEO. That's right, it's time for another airport recreation, and we are ready to go. I'm sure you are, and my neighbors are apparently excited about this recreation because they are knocking on the walls because they are so excited about this, and hopefully you are too. You've probably clicked into the video and you have no idea where we're going. If you spent any time on the channel, you've possibly seen some of the other airport CEO series that I've had in the past, the other airport recreations that we've gone through. First of all, if you're not subscribed, well, that way you can make sure that you get all the videos in the series. Hit the bell icon, that way you're notified that when they do go live. The vast majority of the time it's 6 a.m. Monday through Friday. That's Pacific time, I believe. Yeah, I'm on Pacific time now. We bounce back and forth between Pacific and Mountain time. But we're currently on Pacific, so for the next little while, we will be uploading Monday through Friday. New airport CEO. Where are we going? What was that? Thumbnails. If you've been paying attention to any of the other ones, the thumbnails usually are reflective of usually like a professional sports team in the city that we're doing. So Philadelphia had the green and white for the Philadelphia Eagles, the blue from the Colts, the blue from the Titans when we did Nashville, the orange from the Phoenix Suns, the red and black from the Chicago Bulls whenever we did Chicago O'Hare, which was the last one that we did. So you're probably, let me just throw the thumbnail up real quick and give you a second to see if you can guess where we're going and what we're doing. Any thoughts? Well, if you guessed the Changi International Airport in Singapore, that's correct. That's right, we are starting our first international airport. Something we haven't done before, so kind of excited. So we're gonna, I guess we'll start off with, like we normally do at the beginning of the series, to jump over to Google, take a look at the airport that we're going to be building. I'll go through a little bit about the Changi Actually, it's just the Singapore Changi Airport. I keep wanting to shove international in there because they are pretty much only do international flights. So let's jump over to Google Maps and we will take a quick look at what we're going to be building. Okay, so jumping into Google Maps, you can see Singapore here, and as we zoom in onto the bottom southeast corner, north is over here, we can actually get a quick look at the airport. So this is the main passenger area, and then there is a area over here for cargo. This is a major hub for FedEx in the region, and we've got the airport proper, terminals 1, which is down here on the right, 2, which is the one on the bottom, 3, which is the one at the top, and 4, which is over here on the side on its own. So why did I choose this airport specifically? Well, I was trying to figure out a new airport to do and was curious as to what some of the top airports were. Well, this airport is routinely one of the top airports rated by Skytrax in the world. It's been ranked world's best airport over a dozen times, including the first airport to hold it for 8 consecutive years. It's also been rated as one of the cleanest airports and highly rated transit airports as well. It is the largest hub into Asia. And again, it also is the flagship cargo hub of FedEx in Asia as well. A little bit about the history. The Singapore International main airport back in opened in 55 at Paya Lebar. I apologize right now if I butcher names because I'm probably going to in this series. It's not intentional. I'm just bad with names. Um, but the original airport opened in 1955. The annual passenger numbers rose from 300,000 in 1955 to 1.7 million in 1970, and from 70 to 75 it went from 1.7 million people to 4 million people. Government decided we need a larger airport, so they selected this area, which was already a air base. So they decided to make this the passenger airport, and then the Pele Bar is now the airport or the air base. So they just kind of flipped locations. Um, they did extensive upgrades to the area, and it was initially opened in 1981. So it initially had only Terminal 1 down here on the side, and then Terminal 2 opened in 1990, so it's this one connected down here at the bottom. Terminal 3 in January of 08, so this section up here at the top. And poor little Terminal 4 opened on Halloween in 2017. It does have 3 runways, all the same size, 4,000 meters or 1,300 feet. Grooved asphalt concrete for all of them. So there's, what is this? There's 2 left, 20 right. And then there's 2 central, 20 central. And the third one is down over here. And if you look in this middle area, there's just a lot of, not much currently going on, but there is construction because they're currently building a Terminal 5. Terminal 5 is expected to be the same size as Terminals 1, 2, 3, and 4 combined. And they're looking to easily double to triple the amount of passengers that are coming through here. The airport serves mostly, as you would expect, key markets being Malaysia, China, Thailand, Australia, India, Hong Kong, Japan, Vietnam, Philippines, as you would kind of expect, given the fact that it's the hub. As for actual airlines, they serve like, I want to say it's 150 different airlines. And I think the only ones that I currently have downloaded for, or any of the mods, is British Airways and United. I will probably go through, pull some of the other major ones here because, quite frankly, Southwest and Delta is not flying here. So we are not going to be focusing on the cargo side. So that's going to kind of be on its own over here. So the edge is probably going to be this this taxiway here, topped by the runway up here and this runway here. The third runway we're going to have to just go without, unfortunately. Taking a look at a lot of the stands, they are housing a lot of the large planes. So we will probably be contending with a lot of large stands as well. Over in Terminal 4, a lot more of the medium stands will probably, this will probably be the first thing that we get built. We'll probably house the waste depot and the catering depot right here. And then that'll kind of feed the rest of the airport. The roads are opposite from what I'm used to. So that'll be something I have to mentally keep track of whenever I'm laying out the roads. But there are quite a few different roads that kind of branch off to doing drop-offs. So this is the drop-off for 2. So it basically comes in this way. You'll drop off and head out. These are going to be passenger drop-off only. There is a lower level that handles the bus drop-offs in each of the 3 terminals, as well as taxi drop-offs also. There is a parking garage here. There's one over here at 4. There's a second one at 4. And then there's a big parking structure underneath 1. This little glass thing is known as the Jewel. I'm going to hold off on that until later because that's got its own, that's going to be its own probably week of videos that we're going to be doing. Obviously, you have the air traffic control tower here. There is a second air traffic control tower right here. I don't know if it's in use, however, but we'll add it in to have it for realism. These angles here I will put straight, just given space restrictions. These that are kind of at an angle, and this one over here in Terminal 3, those will be angled. And then we will have some GA stands over here kind of on the side. Other infrastructure stuff, again, waste and catering here. This is the police station. The fire station is, I believe it's this one down over here. Oh no, I stand corrected. I think it's way down over in this area. We're going to put the fire station kind of probably in this corner, along with the fuel depot. We'll have to move it from over here and just kind of fit it in here. So basically, it's going to be kind of cut off here, down to the runway, across the bottom, up, and around. There are a lot of plants in this one. It is very clean. The carpet and tile is going to be interesting to say the least. There's a lot of interesting little features, walkways. There is, you can see right here, a track that runs from Terminal 3 to Terminal 2. There is not one that I've seen that gets to Terminal 4, so we will have to figure out how we're getting people from Terminal 4 at least to Terminal 2, probably an underground walkway. We'll see on that. There is a golf course over here if you want. Down right here, there is the Dinosaur Mile. And it's just kind of a mile walkway that you can wander around. You can kind of see dinosaurs right here. But it stretches all the way over here, and then you can go back. The airport rents out bicycles to people who have layovers that you can just take a nice, well, it's probably a mile down, mile back bike trip along the golf course and take a look at some of the dinosaurs. Don't know how many dinosaurs we're going to get on our map, unfortunately, but yeah. It's somewhat of a straightforward build, but there's a lot of details that are going to be going into it that I'm kind of excited about doing. So let's jump over to Airport CEO and let's get a building. All right, so we are back in Airport CEO again. I do have this mapped to Singapore. We're starting off with 100,000. Add another 0. We're starting out with a cool million. There are 4 difficulty levels. This is the 3rd one. This is difficult. So you've got easy, you've got medium, no, moderate, you've got difficult, and then extreme. So we're starting off with medium, or just difficult. We're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and drop you there, drop you there. I need contractors. I need to sign contracts. There's all kinds of stuff we need to get done. Let's get Brinkley in here. Max deploy, 110 people. Fantastic. Let's hire some folks, administrators, because we want to get research rolling immediately. Let's grab a CFO. Let's grab a COO while we're here. You know, we'll roll in some janitors. We don't have passenger service. We don't have anybody else. Okay, fine. I mean, we could open the airport. It's not going to do us good at all. You guys are getting dropped off. Give me the handy-dandy ruler. I know it's not a ruler, it's just foundation, but I use it as a ruler. If you, again, are new to the channel, there's a lot of times that I don't use the planning tool, much to a lot of people's chagrin. I kind of just like to make my mistakes and deal with the consequences. I did go through and map out where I think things are probably going to end up. There's usually a little bit of shift as I'm building. But this here, 37 by 26. Oh, that's expensive. Hold on. I don't want to do that. This is going to be basically the entryway into Terminal 2. So we're going to start off with the actual foundation that's going to lead to something. We'll take it up to here. But this is going to be a permanent structure. Let's give... I guess we'll roll up here and add some bus stops and car stops real quick to give people a place to go. Oh, I'm going to have to flip those to the other side because this road goes right to left. We're just going to come up to here. You can go over, up, and over. So this road's going to be here. Eventually, these bus stops will end up, I think it's down here. Taxi stands are over on the side, I believe. Or underneath, I don't remember. But one of those two. And, so far, so good. You guys are off and running. Let's go ahead and speed things up. Because I should probably speed things up. Do I have admin? Can I research? I can. Okay. Commercial license, please. Let's just get that going out of the way. I only have 3. Admin. Can I not get passenger service agents because I don't have a commercial license? I wonder if that's what that is. Probably. That's all built, so conceivably I can do that. Let's get a runway in here. We'll start with the grass runway. We'll just put it over here. I'm going to leave a little bit of space because I've got a feeling we're going to end up with a second grass runway before all is said and done. Given the fact that we're going to need cash. So we'll extend this. Not wasting a lot of money since this is going to go away. So we're going to do this 3 wide. And you're just going to come up here somewhere. Because we're going to grab us some small grass stands. These will go away at some point. Let's do them on this side. Now that I'm sitting here thinking, that's a window. That's not a door. So what you see here, this will eventually become baggage for Terminal 2. Money may eventually become an issue, which is a little on the concerning side. 1, 2, 3. Mostly because I don't know how Airport CEO is going to handle the fact that we are in Singapore. I'm going to extend down here as well. Looks like we just finished commercial license. So given the fact, let's do night flights as well. A bunch of people going. Because this is all international, do I have to automatically come through and Because I assume there's no domestic flights in here. Or anything like that. Let's do that. There's cows. So desks, let's go ahead and get a small desk. Let's run a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be good. Let's get our... Was international already a thing? For some reason, I'm thinking it was not. And I wonder if that's an indicator that this is going to have to be zoned. Let's just put it in the middle. Why are we going way over there with things? I don't know if I have to zone this as international right out the gate. Because that's an interesting question. Let's do this, and you guys want to build my my runway? This is going to get really busy real quick. Oh. Again, I do not recall. We'll set these for commercial. I don't recall. Well, first of all, I don't recall small stands being an option for international flights. I mean, it makes sense given the location, but is the game... I don't want to say smart enough, but is the game designed to have that in mind? Do I need to go ahead and roll this as international? Let's hire some people, and I guess we'll find out here in a second. Passenger service agents. Don't want to spend a lot of money training people up right now. Ramp agents we'll grab. Let's grab some janitors. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to need more than that. Live up to the reputation that the airport has on their cleanliness record. If you've been around for a while, you'll be aware. HR director? Who am I missing? CIO, strategy, and procurement. You're better HR. No. You will do. I need a CIO. And you guys are not that great. I already have an HR. Christina, go ahead and come on board. Procurement, I already have. Vlad, go ahead and come on. That should round out my staff. Yes, okay. Good to go there. Let's get ourselves some contracts. We'll start off with Trinity. We'll start off with Havana. I don't think Havana would be flying to Singapore, but hey, maybe you have a remote operations. They make sure stands have connections. Do I not have stands with... No, I don't. Okay. Apparently it didn't auto-connect for me. I need to adjust how that road is working now that I'm thinking about it. First of all, can I grab all of you guys, flip you to that side? Because now we just have a traffic jam because... There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's going to take a little getting used to. Well, we've got a bunch of employees. You are not turned... let's turn general aviation off. Turn commercial flights on. Turn this on. I need an air traffic control tower. I guess that's reasonable. Go ahead and pop that up there. How are we doing on our research? Night flights are good. Give me project or program group 1. So that we can speed things up a little bit. There is a fence that's going to live down here. But I don't want to put the fence in just yet because it's not going to do me a whole lot of good. Maybe one of the cows want to go for a flight. 207. I don't... I was gonna expand down here, but I don't want to do that just yet because I want to make sure that I can get flights in and out. I'll go ahead and turn on ramp agents there. I will train everybody up with time. Ooh, look. Oh, no, I thought it was here. I just got rid of a bunch of janitors. Hey, do you guys want to come back? So in my head, I'm going back and forth on starting with Terminal 2 that we're currently on, or jumping over to Terminal 4. Terminal 4, the way I currently have it mapped out over here on the side, is going to be handling several medium. It's going to be only medium stands over here. But it's also going to have the waste depot and the catering depot over here as well. And I kind of like to get all of that up and going before we kind of tackle everything else. So maybe we will start off with Terminal 4 first before we get over here to Terminal 2. Terminal 2 is the one on the bottom that has kind of the little legs sticking out. We'll have a couple large stands and a few medium on both sides, running a bunch of large stands over into Terminal 1 as well. So, how we doing? Runway's not connected. Is it because the runway's off? You guys good now? You guys are good. Okay. Go ahead, turn on the auto planner. Go ahead and always delay. That way you guys aren't harassing me. This is going to get real busy real fast. So I think I'm going to preemptively do... I think it's here. I mean, it's only grass. It'll be fine. We're going to set one way that way. Yeah, I know. You're landing that way. You're going to go up, over, come out, and go down, and that way. And I think that'll be fine. If y'all want to build a little bit faster. But I don't have the indication that it's going to have to be international. Let's speed things up so you guys can actually build this and we can see. 2, 3, 4, 7 will work. Takes us down to 25,000. 21,000. We slow things down for a second. No. Well, flight is international, but it only accepts domestics. Okay. That answers my question. So, this has to be an international terminal. Let's take that out. Go ahead and let it run. We're going to do international here. We will run international down here. So we're going to extend down and over. You are all going to be international, and I guess we'll connect through here. If I recall, the game is going to be weird about the sections there. But I need you guys one, two, three, four. Let's go ahead and apparently we're rolling 4. Hold on. Let's pause for a second because I'm gonna need this money back, guys. Again, my goal is to not take out a loan. So if you guys can get that back for me, that'd be great. Zone there. Do an exit as soon as we get that cash back. Knew I shouldn't have built those just yet. We might have built too far, too fast, too soon. Okay, we've got 5,000. Give me 1. 1 will work. Zone that for international. Let things get built. Okay, we got more cash. Let's at least get another 2. Oh, that reminds me I need to adjust this. Crank the ratio all the way up. I tend to lower it while I'm playing, depending on how much lag starts to take effect. And that'll help out a little bit down the road. And usually whenever I start a new series, I tend to forget to adjust that back. Okay. So we should have everything up and going. Let's turn the flight planner off for a second. Oh, because the stands are not set for international. So you need to be set for international. Now, let's hop over to Wednesday, I guess. And there we go. And we will just turn the auto planner on. So now we should be able to get some flights going. And get a little bit of money because we're already in the negative. Yeah, that's a good start. But we will turn it around. Looks like we have some people coming in. All right, I can get behind that. So in case you were wondering, you wanted to kind of follow along, the Changi Airport.com, Changi Airport.com, is the official airport website, so you guys can take a look at the airport. And oh, is that the corner? That is the corner. Okay. There are bathrooms, and I am actually gonna this terminal foundational area will be permanent. It's not going anywhere. There are bathrooms. Oh, that live right here that I'd like to add in, but we're not going to be able to add in. Hey, we got walkolators. Don't think that was something that I researched, but okay. Go ahead and roll through this. We have our first flights. Passenger can't make it through customs. Oh. There you go. My bad. But we've got people coming, we got people going, we've got exclamation points all over the place, as you would expect. We've got a bunch of flights scheduled. Actually, I think we're only at like 25. Yeah, we are capped already. Pause that. Give me... Oh, actually, give me... I don't have radar already, do I? I don't think I do. No, I've got a windsock. Not that I could afford anything. Radar will be able to increase the number of stands that we have. Is it here? No. Extended commercial license? No. Automation is going to be the big thing. There are very few manned check-in areas. So it is all going to be handled by just automation. Why am I not finding radar? Huh. Okay. It has to exist, and I'm just not paying attention to things. Which, not surprised. There's a weather station, but not radar. Well, we will get a hold of radar in due time. But the medium stand will allow us to have a medium air traffic control tower. And that'll get us more flights coming in. But I think this is a good start. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. We've got actual permanent structure that's going to live right here. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon in Airport CEO. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves a fantastic day.